Hey, my beautiful people, how are you? July 14th, it's Monday. This is a priority reading, so it means there's a little something more you have to pay attention here. There's maybe a shift in the energy or something a little bit more so than some of the other readings. Because the readings, we do them day by day, and sometimes there isn't that much of a change, which makes sense. I mean, we all, not everything spectacular happens to you every friggin' day, right? Sometimes it's kind of wash and repeat, you know what I mean? So, priority reading, and we're going to see what we have for you, what the universe has for you. Don't forget, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, of course. If you want a personal reading, my email's in the description box. You can reach me there. I do them all around the world. For those people on the go, I've got the under 10-minute readings on Instagram and TikTok, and that's under I am Adam Keith. And honey, I will never solicit any of you, so if there's someone's trying to, say they're going to do a free reading for you or giving you their phone number out of that, it's not me. The only way you can reach me is through my email. It's in the description box. All right. Trying a little something different today. Doing a vest, which I need to buy some more vests. I kind of like the way they look. They're kind of like tank tops, but just with buttons down the middle, buttons down the center, rather. So let's see what's going on today. Bum, bum, bum. I hope you're enjoying your summer or winter if you happen to be in the lower hemisphere. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're ready. Using the True Black deck. Ooh, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. We like that. That's a good, nice to start. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. We have the Death card in the upright. We have 5 of Pentacles reversed. We have 9 of Cups in the upright, or excuse me, in the reverse rather. We have the King of Pentacles in the upright. Behind that, we have the 10 of Wands in the upright. So someone's trying to get out of some burdens, or someone is lifting burdens off of them. We'll see. The 10 of Wands is, the burdens of, the burdens can be a lot of things. It can be, the struggle of day-to-day life, again, money issues, relationship issues, just things that are not, that just seem very heavy to carry, that, even, and I'm going to have to say it, say this is like, taking care of, say you have an elderly mother that you have to take care of. And that is, we don't like to see that as a burden, but it's not, but it is, you know what I mean? Because physically it wears down also the person that is, taking care of the person, like say you're the son of this mother, just because, mentally exhausting, physically exhausting, and spiritually exhausting, because now you're also having to take care of your mother, but you're also seeing her, her like say she's got Alzheimer's or something. We're seeing that slip away. We're seeing the one we slip away, and that's very difficult on the person taking care of them as well, and of course, obviously the mother too. But so that's kind of like a burden itself, but it is something that we have to carry sometimes. We have to do this because we're obligated to, because we love these people, we love this person, and we're going to do it. So yeah, sometimes it does feel like a little bit of a burden like that. And even though we love them, it is still this extra weight on us, having to take care of it. But we will do it. You know what I mean? We will march through it, and we will take care of what we need to do. That's what humans do, right? So, and I don't want to say that's a bad thing, because it's not. It's a good thing. It's a noble thing. But there's also things, again, with these burdens that you self-create by, let's say, not doing the work, not going out and getting a job. Instead of doing something productive, you're there, watching porn all the time, or you're, doing lots of drugs, things that are not beneficial for you. And don't get me wrong, all of those things in moderations, all those little vices, little gambling here or there, whatever, can be fine, because life is supposed to be a little bit fun too. Like, we drink, we go out and have a drink or two, great. But then you have somebody who's drinking all the time, that's problematic. So, moderation. in all these things. So those are then creating your own burdens, which are really not helping you. So there's different ways of looking at that. Alrighty. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And we also have the Eight of Cups in the upright. If I can get it. There we go. We were stopping here. Yeah. Let me just say it's also the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Someone being blocked. Someone not moving forward. Someone's not reaching out. But who's not reaching out? Whose energy is this? Is this the low vibing mass from the past? Is this the low vibing femme? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna because either somebody's being blocked or stopped here within the Page of Wands in reverse. Let me just get some clarity on this right now. Let's just figure out who this is and what this is. Okay, Eight of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Ten of Wands again in the upright. So it is part of this energy. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Low vibing femme. Oh, is this the Queen of Swords trying to block the low vibing mask? Okay. All right, so it is someone blocking. It's the Queen of Swords who was trying to, in reverse, the low vibing femme trying to stop the low vibing mask from the past from coming forward. Okay. Because they know this low vibing mask wants to lift the burdens. Ten of Wands, there you go, that they've created for themselves. So unfortunately, this is not one of those noble carrying burdens. This is, self-sabotage. Okay, yeah, so the Eight of Cups in the upright, they want to leave the situation, and then let me guess, is this the low vibing mask? Yeah. All right, so the Knight of Pentacles is the low vibing mask wanting to come in and obviously make an offer to you. They want to get rid of the burdens that they're under. Again, they feel the strain and stress of all this that they've gotten themselves into, especially with this low vibing queen here, who's very bitter, very angry. We know she's unhinged. So do we need any just there? Okay, we're just going to get some clarification on the Ten of Wands in the upright. And thank you for the comments, guys. I really do appreciate them. I love hearing them. Some of them are actually quite funny. And there's not much I can do about the volume. I hope most of the volume is okay with all of you, as far as most of you are concerned. There is the captions too, if that helps, of course, for the YouTube. So. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords in the upright. We also have the World in the upright. Behind that, we have the Star in reverse. So feeling very hopeless, unhealed, in a defunct partnership. Knight of Swords, somebody wants to come in, of course, quickly. And do they want to end the situation? The situation's ended. Yeah, the situation's already ended. Is this the love I've been masked in the past? Yeah. It's almost like the universe itself has decided, no, you're not coming through. I mean, that's a Goliath right there. That is, it would be a Titan in this world card. So, you ain't getting through that. But it looks like this person, of course, wants to come and, again, communicate. We saw that, I think, this energy yesterday too, or the day before. Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Justice in reverse. They're trying to figure this out. They know karma's here. They know karma's playing out. They're trying to figure out what to do next. And one of these things is to come towards you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yesterday's reading was living their best nightmare. Which I thought was kind of funny. Funny and disturbing all at the same time. But, We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So someone's definitely reaping what they've sown. I mean, there's nothing left to save here. There's nowhere to go. And there's the death card in the upright. So the world card and the death card are both here. We have the temperance in reverse, the sun in reverse, and the seven of cups in reverse. Okay. You know, life is in chaos for this person. We know that there is no more options. There's no gaslighting. There's nothing working. Unhappiness with the sun in reverse. Took their south node, decided not to co-create with the universe, and took the really dark path here. Yeah. Let's do this deck here. The Slavic deck. Now this Ten of Pentacles is for you, and they know it. They want a piece of this. You know, I do believe for a lot of you, these people were trying to block your, your prosperity, your inheritance, your projects, your, climbing the corporate ladder. Trying to get a new position. You want that out? Page of Cups in the upright came out. Was it yesterday the Page of Cups, I think, came out 4 times? I think it did. That card was like flipping out. Now it's here again. All right. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the 8 of Wands in the upright. Behind the deck, we have the 7 of Coins in reverse. Again, the 7 of Coins in reverse. Reaping what they've sown. There's nothing left to save here. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is, the karma. And you can see it right here. Okay, this person wants to come in, right? Knight of Swords. And from, if you watched my readings months ago, that they had an opportunity to come back and talk to you. The universe was granting this. And then the cycle is completely over now. And that's the World card saying, no, we're done with this chapter. Thank you very much. But it's like a salesman walking, knocking on your door. No, thank you. We gave it the office. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, of course, is all this karma coming in now. This is what's happening now. The universe gave you enough time, you refused, and there you go. And so now they're wanting to get on their little, red little wagon and come towards you. Yeah, they want to come in quickly, But again, it's in the past position. So either they've already done this, and I know some of you, this person has already come back, or they're just thinking about coming back. Thinking gets you nowhere. I mean, if you're planning on action, then just plan the action. But we know this person's been thinking a lot, and that's why I'm saying it doesn't do anything. It just makes you just sit there and think. Like if you're going to build something, you just don't keep thinking about it. You got to go and, okay, think about it, think how you're going to design it, and then you go out and get the materials and the tools to do it. 3 of Pentacles in the upright. King of Swords in reverse. It's the low vibing mass from the past, wanting to come in and work with you, wanting to come in quickly. But you see this person's again in reverse, which is a liar. Someone who can't tell the truth if they, if it slapped them 3 times in the face. Oh, man. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they're having a hard time healing, getting out of all this pain and suffering. They've also, the backstabbing from the Queen of Swords. The Ten of Wands is kind of more the actual burdens, right? The Ten of Swords is the mental burdens. Okay, so this is that we're very clear on what these mean. Ten of Swords, again, unable to heal psychologically. Remember, this person, or these people rather, are in your, they're living you're living rent-free in their mind. I mean, this is, and that's, I don't know if you watched the Jordan Peterson yesterday, from the link, and that makes, they're getting their karma, but you see, what it does is that the psychological impact, the spiritual impact, you cannot do these things. You cannot harm people. You cannot be evil to people. You cannot do these awful things to good people and then expect you to just walk away. It doesn't work that way. So there's not only maybe the physical aspects of getting caught, going to jail, having to pay fines, things like that. There's the mental aspect of it, because it's exhausting trying to run and trying to hide and everything else and put on a mask. And then there's the spiritual part of it too, where the soul just does not allow it. So there is definitely karma playing out here. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse, nothing is working out for these people. And because why? The devil. They got this is the path they chose. It's toxicity all over the place. It's codependence. It's evil. Seriously. And there's degrees of evil, of course, but this is evil. And that's kind of where they're at. And they're obsessed with you as well. So I said you live in these people's minds rent free. Page of Wands in the upright. We have the Moon in reverse. So we got this one card. And we have the King of Coins in reverse again. Love every master in the past wants to reveal things, right? Because we did see that, information coming in. But you can see this person's still an opportunist. This person doesn't care about you as a person. All they care about is themselves, how they look, their status, making sure that they're taken care of somehow monetarily, that they can live the life they want to. And they want a new adventure with you, because you're getting the Ten of Pentacles, or have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. So we don't see any change in this person whatsoever. And that's why the universe shut this down. All right. Four of Cups, please. In reverse. Tell me about this Four of Cups in reverse, please. Four of Wands in reverse. We also have the Chariot in the upright. The Moon is in reverse. The Moon is in the upright. Okay, their foundations, of course, falling apart. And again, they want to hitch their little red wagon to your Chariot here, because they know you're moving forward. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, they're very emotional and they're very nervous because they know what is happening. And they know what's happening with them. You're very much a Queen of Swords here. You're not going to accept anything but the truth. And of course, you're not the Queen of Cups that you were to this person at one time. You no doubt were, That's no longer happening. And the Four of Cups here in reverse, there's nothing emotional with this person on the other side of this, with this low-vibing femme. There's nothing left there. And that's why again, if this is a narcissist, they're honey, they need, they're running on E. They need people to keep validating them and propping them up. And you are one of the best sources, in fact, probably the best source that they had. Now that's gone, and they weren't going to get it from the low-vibing Empress here, that mud creature, because she don't have it herself. Can't get blood from a stone. So... And I think Four of Cups in reverse, I think you're just going to turn down their offer anyway. I just don't see, for most of you, taking this offer. And if you are thinking about it, if you're on the fence, please use your intuition. Because if this is the person you're dealing with, you don't want this kind of person back in your life, sweethearts. You don't. It's all going to cause you more problems. And if you do this again, you're going to take on their karma. It's going to wind up blowing up in your face. Even worse than it did the first time. Trust me, it will. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah. The Hierophant in the upright. You can see, again, they're just not getting out of these burdens at all. They're stuck in them. Nine of Wands in the upright. We have the Hierophant in the upright. They're wanting to try again. This is them wanting to come back in again and have this partnership with you. But again, we see Catty Corner too. This is the Death card. It's over. And again, you're this beautiful Queen of Wands in the upright. You are a warrior queen. And honey, you pat yourself on the back. You made it through, Really difficult to go through these awakenings and everything else, and to remain intact, to shine your light brighter, and not to become bitter and awful like these other people. And you don't want to fill your heart with hate. That's not going to get you anywhere. And of course, no doubt, when all this was happening, you wanted to throw this person under the bus as well. I get it. But you went past that. We need to go beyond that, because you do not want these low vibrational energies still in your heart and in your mind, because they weigh you down like an anchor. You're not going to rise to the surface. Your light's going to be very dim. That's what they want. They want you to be more like them, and we're not going to do that. And I know for a lot of you're not. You've been growing and changing, and this is just beautiful, because you keep coming up as the star energy, and that's a healing energy. That's healing. So beautiful, babies. I mean, really, clap yourselves on the back, because you did it. Death card in the upright. Tell me about this death card, please. Tell me this death card, please. Okay, good. Okay, well, we got both of them together. Six of Wands in the upright, and we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All right, you see right next to the Chariot here, we have the Six of Wands. That's you moving towards victory. Why they lose everything. That Ten of Pentacles in the upright is yours. They're getting a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So if they had anything of value, it's out the door. If they had any support from family, friends, gone. It's like it's a lose-lose situation for them. And that's why the universe is saying, we're done with this. Like, it's done. Six of Coins in reverse, again, losing everything, things being taken away. This is also, people realizing, and this is happening all over the place, having to let go. It's just, and unfortunately, this has to happen for a lot of people, because a lot of people really need to wake up, and it's unfortunate that the universe has to go to such extremes to really wake people up. The world is full of abundance. Scarcity is a mind control thing by those who are in power. There is no scarcity. That is all in your mind. And trust me, it is. What about this? No, there are so many ways, so much abundance, and so many different ways that we could be doing things. And that we are, because I also pay very close attention to new inventions that are coming out, science, what science is working on, all those kind of things. And there's a lot of beautiful aspects that are coming up, in all these, like healthcare is coming up. It's going to be quite amazing, really. There's going to be some things too where we have to be very careful about. AI is, again, a big search engine. It's not really, it's only taking what already has been produced. So, is AI is going to be a tool. It's not, I don't think that's going to overtake anything. Will it become alive? Not in the sense that we know as life, no. Will it become sentient? No. Because it doesn't have a soul. And it won't be. It may mimic it, I think there's going to be some, my guys are like, it may mimic it, but it won't be alive. So, but there's a lot of things that we're there. We're going to see this move forward and see how all this comes out because we're dealing with a lot of new technologies, and it's not the technologies themselves that are the problem. For the most part, it's really about who's wielding those technologies, who's got the control of those technologies. So it's always the point. It's not what the technology is, it's who's wielding it. Just like it has been for centuries and centuries, millennia, actually. So we just have to be very careful about that and do our due diligence to make sure that it's really for everybody. And we are seeing more of that happen. Again, is this going to be utopia? No, but I don't think it's going to be a dystopia either. I really don't think so either. I think, correction, I think for a dystopia, for some of those people who are refusing to wake up, I think there's going to be sort of the sense of dystopia. You create your reality. So, and especially now where we're, the energies of the third vibration of the planet and the fifth are really splitting apart. And that means to see if people are still here. It's almost like living two different lives, or two parallel two parallel timelines actually existing on the same plane. I hope that makes sense. Nine of Coins in reverse. Again, the low vibing femme, Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. And one more. Okay, Five of Swords in the upright. Was this in more of the past? Is this how the low vibing mask is about? Okay. So the low vibing mask knows that, again, this low vibing femme, here she is, was trying to prevent your Ace of Pentacles, right? Because he knows this person was so jealous of you and envious of you, just unbelievably so, and was doing anything they could to stop you from getting this. But you see with the Death card here, it cannot be stopped. It's like, that's over with, people. It's done. All right, the Death card, please. Tell me about the Death card. Thank you. All right, we have the Lovers in reverse. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Ooh, okay, yeah, someone made the wrong choice. They can't get away from the drama. And again, that's why the Death card is here. The universe has said, no, this is your fate. This is your karma now. You have to play this out. We gave you all the chances in the world, and you just didn't bother. And so now you're having to pay the price for it. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse is them stuck in this lack. And the Wish Fulfillment card is right here, right next to it in reverse. No wish fulfillment for this person. Now, we do have a King of Pentacles here. Who is this King of Pentacles? Is this the high vibing? Yeah. We have your high vibing King of Pentacles right here in the very end. So that's beautiful for you guys. I love that. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the, again, the Ace of Coins, but now in reverse. You know, they're wanting to come back, of course, but, sorry. Again, they're stuck in a cycle. A cycle of loss. Wow. Oops. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Some of this Five of Pentacles, please, in reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. We also have the Seven of Swords in the upright. Oh, God. And the Three of Swords in reverse. See, this is why they're stuck in this energy, because they believe this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who is also a gold digger, who is an opportunist, who's just greedy and selfish, and with the lies, the thievery, and everything else. There's the Seven of Swords. These people are going to be stuck in a lot of heartbreak and disappointment. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Okay. Someone's going through their karma, of course. They're having to let go. And then there's you, and this information that's coming through. But who's this information coming from? Is this the Queen of Wands speaking? No. Is this the high vibing? Yeah. Okay, so this is the high vibing king coming in. And we saw this energy yesterday too, that this person's coming in. These people are going to be stuck in so much hurt. And again, this Queen of Pentacles, I feel very much was also trying to stop this King of Pentacles in the upright from coming towards you. And again, I do feel that for a lot of you, and this person, this King of Pentacles, cannot be swayed anymore. I think that's very much over at this point. There's a new beginning starting for you, new Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, rather. And so this new adventure, this new opportunities are coming in for you. Sensual. Come on. All right. We have the Justice in reverse. Again, karma playing out. There's just going to be tons of karma. I mean, again, this could be legal verdicts going very poorly for these people, and they know it. And it's just you know, because these people did a lot of injustice here. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles is yours. They were trying to stop your wealth. They were trying to stop your projects. They were trying to stop you succeeding and going on your North Node, which is where the universe wants you to go. And this can't be stopped. They were able to delay it, perhaps, but they can't stop it. And the Eight of Swords in the upright. We have the King of Wands in the upright. Ooh, okay. Wait, let me get one more card. Knight of Pentacles also in the upright. These three cards, okay. Is this the low vibing? Yeah, this is the low vibing mask. Confused, feeling trapped, wanting to make an offer, and, you know, worried about jail for some of them. But they are stuck. One way or the other, they're stuck. They're stuck in the cycle. Nine of Cups in reverse. Thank you. Four of Coins in the upright. We also have the Six of Cups in reverse, and behind that we have the Emperor in the upright. Is this our high vibing Emperor? No. Is this our low vibing mask from the past? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to hold on. They're trying to hold on to this idea that they should have become this Emperor, or should have been, right? Six of Cups in reverse. They know they took a karmic situation. They also know they threw you on the bus. They treated you so poorly. And then not only did they leave with this swamp creature, but then they decided to try to destroy you, you know, afterwards as well. Like they couldn't, these people just couldn't go and leave you alone. No, that would have been too easy. No, they had to try to destroy you as well and stop you from doing you and being you and healing and everything else. And there's the Death card again, man. I cannot make this up. All right, Nine of Cups, please. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Coins in reverse. We have the Six of Coins in the upright. Are these two cards together? No. The low vibing mask, or low vibing rather, femme is there. The Empress in reverse. Six of Coins in the upright. Is this coming in from the new king here? Is this coming from the low vibing mask? Okay. This is coming in from the low vibing mask from your past who's wants your help because of this this Empress in reverse. Again, it's an ethereal. You know, will they come? I mean, we did see the Page of Cups the other day, like 4 times. But it's a bullshit offer. So again, keep that in mind. They want your help, of course. We know this, and I have a funny feeling this high vibing and the low vibing are going to come in around the same time. Two of Swords in the upright. Justice in reverse again. And there's the Page of Cups in the upright. I just mentioned it, and there it is. Yeah, so we've already seen the Page of Cups twice in this reading. And again, they know they have to apologize for the injustice they did. The universe is not letting them off the hook, sweethearts. It's really not. Whether you want to see this person or not, the universe is... You would not want to be in this person's place. Let's just put it this way. You know, they may be able to smile for the camera. Maybe, you know, it's also interesting too. It's like, if this person is a narcissist, you know, their ego, they're having an ego death, and they may be also posting things about, you know, therapy and, you know, awakenings and everything else, and that they're going to try to make it look like they're changing, and they won't be. They won't be. They're mourning their own ego death because they're trying to regain how they look to the public. So in other words, if they're being seen now as druggies and whatnot, now they're going to AA or saying they're going to AA and that they're changing and that they've seen the light and, you know, oh my God. And no, sweetheart, that's not who these people are, I have to say. And so that's why it's going to be very important for you guys to follow your intuition, all right? Oops, and I just dropped one of the cards, the Justice card is on the floor. Oh, there it is. All right, now let's talk about your new King of Pentacles. I mean, isn't that really what we want to hear? And maybe I think this is why this is the priority reading. the Magician in reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Behind the Death card again. Guys, how many times has the Death card come out already now? And the World, because the World in this particular reading are reading pretty much the same thing. So these people are done. In other words, they're not getting anything. The Knight of Pentacles, whatever they thought they were getting, fame, fortune, status, whatever, not happening. They have been neutralized, nullified, whatever you want to call it. The Magician in reverse. We have our new King of Pentacles here. Someone who's going to help you, who's going to be with you, who's going to nurture you, whether this is business or love. They're going to be there for you, and say you're getting a new project off, or maybe you're getting a new business off. This is going to be a person that's going to help you do that. This is a person that's going to be by your side. This is going to be, and this is new love. This is going to be someone who's going to be really, I think this person is well off. They do very well for themselves, of course, because it's King of Pentacles in the upright. And of course, we've seen you being Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So beautiful combination. You guys will live a very nice life together. But the more important thing here is this person's going to be very, giving of their time, their energy, very stable. And that's really beautiful about this. We have the Hermit in the upright. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, again, this low vibing mass thinking, again, in their mind, why they didn't get anything, why everything went wrong. Well, it was your own fault. Free will at work, baby. You wanted to snort cocaine up your nose the entire day? Well, that's your problem. All right, give me another card here, please. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Swords in the upright. Three of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups in the upright. Is this our low vibing? Yeah, it's our low vibing mass from the past, who remembers how you made them feel. Now there's just gonna be nothing but heartbreak and disappointment. They want to come and heal, but is this their energy too? They're angry. They're angry and they can't do anything. The cycle is over. It's not moving forward. And the funny thing is, it's right above this King of Pentacles in the upright. And that's what I said. Once this new person comes in, this seals the deal, baby. You're like whatever, and it's already sealed. But I think when this new person comes in, it's going to be a very big wake up call to this low vibing mass from the past, saying, "Oh, it's really over. Like, yeah, it's been over, but you're just too stupid." I don't know. Strength card in reverse. No integrity, no power, and of course, there's our High Priestess in reverse. Again, this is the person who led them down the wrong path knowingly. Of course, they were skipping right along with them. But this is, they're not moving forward either. This is called Karma, baby. Karma, baby. Let's do the Crow deck. Let's find out. Just give 4 cards to wrap this up. Oops. Throw this out. Page of Swords came out. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We have the Star in the upright. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. We have the Hangman upright. And we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. And we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's nothing left saving here. There's nothing left fighting for these people. They have nothing left. And there's the World card in reverse. And they're hoping that, and there's the 9 of Swords. Man, they're in nightmare situations. There's nothing here. They're hoping and praying that they don't have to go through their karma, that the cycle's not ended. And I'm like, oh, no, it's over. You did not have all the time in the world. Knight of Pentacles in the upright, 3 of Pentacles in the upright, and the 4 of Swords. This is your low vibing mask, wanting to come back in again, try to work with you, try to heal things, not happening. The Star in the upright. You are this beautiful star energy. You are this Aquarian healing, inspirational energy here, and it's right over the Death card. It's like the old cycle has ended and you are lighting up the room. You're taking your position where you were supposed to, Nine of Cups in reverse is someone, again, over the overindulgence and everything else, and no wish fulfillment is hanging right over the Five of Pentacles in reverse. These people, it's just going to be karma after karma for them, unfortunately. Again, these people could heal, truly heal, but from what I can see, that it's not going to happen anytime soon. The Hangman and the Upright, yeah, they're definitely getting, seeing why they're not getting any wish fulfillment because of their overindulgence and everything else. But are they doing anything to change? No. Because again, that Hangman says, oh, I see things differently, but I can't, I'm going to be stuck here because whatever. King of Pentacles in reverse is right over the King of Pentacles in the upright. Like I said, these two people are going to try to come back already. Your high vibrational person and this low vibrational person are probably going to come in around the same time. Or close to it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Honey, all I can tell you is go for the new. And I know you guys will. If you're on the fence about this, if you're in one of those things where you're still kind of pining for this person or you're not having quite healed, and you will, and trust me, I get it. If you're on the fence, please use your intuition about this. Please. If this person truly loved you or cared about you or was a good business partner, this wouldn't have happened. And yes, people do make mistakes, but there's one thing about making a mistake and then keep doubling down on this stuff and trying to destroy you is a whole different thing, okay? So just keep that in mind. All right, my loves, that's what I got for you. Talk to you soon.